In this video, I'm going to show you guys the best gaming CPU for Fortnite. Fortnite is widely known as a CPU-based game. Players can actually run pretty solid FPS in Fortnite despite not having the best GPU, as long as they have a solid CPU. I'm going to leave the Amazon links in the description for you guys to check out. It's just a super convenient way for you guys to get the CPU. But without further ado, let's get into my first recommendation. By far the best value CPU right now, and it's not even close, is the Ryzen 5 7600X. For $170 right now, this is an absolute beast of a CPU. I am currently using this CPU and have been hitting consistent 240 FPS in Fortnite with no problems. I actually really like this CPU and I don't even plan on upgrading this CPU because it can handle a lot of the high-end GPUs that I plan to upgrade to. I have a friend who's running this CPU with an RTX 4070 Super and it's working perfectly fine. If anything, it actually surprised him because of how good it actually is. Now this is most especially the case for a game like Fortnite because you most likely will be playing Fortnite on 1080p and this CPU is a 1080p killer. While I wouldn't necessarily call this CPU budget because it is most certainly a mid-tier price for a high-tier performance scenario, it is still amazing because if you get this on sale right now at $170, you're getting a massive steal for the price you're paying for. This CPU is also really good longevity-wise. You could expect this CPU to handle most games quite well for at least another 3 to 4 years, maybe more if you do incremental upgrades to other parts of your PC. In general, AMD is also just a great choice in the value department, and it also is a great choice for the upgrade paths. Because to be honest, you can easily upgrade to the next generation's CPU without having to upgrade your current motherboard. You would only need a BIOS update, so if you pick up this CPU with let's say a B650, you can probably upgrade to an even better CPU while still retaining the motherboard that you currently have. By far my personal favorite on this video, it's just the perfect CPU and I actually don't have any complaints, nor do I have any issues with this one at all. If there's a CPU that you will be planning on buying for this video, I highly recommend getting this one. The next one we're going to talk about is more on the budget side. The Intel Core i5-12400F is one of the best CPUs for the price, sitting at just $108. This CPU is slightly better than the AMD Ryzen 5 5600X if I'm not too mistaken, but it definitely falls short in the longevity department. You probably don't have great upgrade paths when getting this particular CPU, but it shouldn't be that big of an issue if you're planning to upgrade to an even better PC anyway 2 to 3 years from now. It shouldn't be a problem. That's probably my only gripe with this CPU is that you actually have to upgrade motherboards if you want a better CPU, but to be honest, if you're going for a super budget build with let's say an RTX 2060 or an RTX 3060 maybe, again, this shouldn't be a problem. While your upgrade paths are definitely limited, I think if you're looking for a good CPU instantly, then this CPU is definitely your best bet. A great CPU for $100 and I highly recommend it. The last CPU we're going to talk about on here is the AMD Ryzen 7 7800X 3D. This CPU is probably the most popular CPU for gaming because of how great it actually is. This CPU in particular actually beats out Intel's 14900K and it's by far one of the most powerful CPUs in the market, if not the most powerful considering the price. The main selling point of this CPU is that it beats out Intel's top tier CPUs for gaming. It's cheaper, it runs much cooler, consumes less power, and it's of course made by AMD, allowing for multiple upgrade paths down the line. Obviously, if we're talking other aspects of using a PC like multi-core productivity, then there are better options, but if you're looking to strictly play Fortnite or any game for that matter, the 7800X 3D is most probably your best bet. It's probably the best CPU if we're talking about higher end models, but this one is definitely one to look out for, considering that the price is really good. Once again, I have all the Amazon links in the description for you guys to check out. Otherwise, that's it for me. Thank you for watching. If you learned something new, then make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one.